ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for tuning in to Late Night Live Black Scout Survival. And man, we're living in some dark days. Let's first start off talking about, a lot of Democrats, leftist, woke mob have been very upset because the Elon Musk taking over Twitter. It was their primary platform. That's why I really never ever got on it, because it was just filled with just hate, people that hated themselves and hated the world, and just would spew just how bad America was and those sort of things. So anyway, that was like their stomping ground. Elon took over. He started, dropping leaks and all these sort of things. And so the woke mob, the Democrats, have been looking for a new place, and they found a place. They joined an alternative known as Mastodon in protest of Musk. And this was an article posted on November 28th, 2022. So Democrats are joining over there instead of using Twitter. Just so it turns out, though, is that majority of content on Mastodon social media site is actually child pornography. So in 2022, these large child pornography communities were second and third on the leaderboard in terms of users, with Mastodon Social having more users. So it's not shocking, because that's always kind of the joke that they're pro pedophilia and all those sort of things, and they go to a place that's the abundance of the content there. So anyway, let's talk about some things happening around the globe before we get into the main topic. I'm not sure if you guys have seen it, but the Sinaloa Cartel has actually waged war in Mexico against the government after arrest of El Chapo's son. That's El Chapo Guzman's son. This is him here. And so they arrested him. And I mean, it has been absolute war in the streets, guys. I'm talking, it looks like, just all out like Armageddon down there in the streets. They're attacking the military, the police, government buildings. And what I want to say, though, is this actually comes right after Joe Biden going down there. He was actually down there, and then all of a sudden this guy gets arrested. So I don't know if this was like some kind of, hey, Biden, we're doing something. But guns are virtually illegal there. They're outlawed. But yet the cartel has better firearms than the police and military. I guess that should be proof that gun control does not work, right? But they'll never admit it. But Tim Moore, thank you, man. Join the tribe, guys. We probably need to do a video talking about the tribe. I'll talk about it towards the end. Hopefully, I remember. But yeah, so that's going on down in Mexico. Let's talk about some other world news. Russia makes a threat to the U.S. Dmitry Medvedev, the former president of Russia, has threatened the United States with hypersonic cruise missiles and likened that American government's policies are to those of the Nazis. His threat was in response to an appeal for peace by the U.S. Embassy to Russian citizens. In the message, this former Russian president, who is the deputy chairman of Russia's Security Council, discussed the recent deployment of the Russian naval warship Gorshkov to the Atlantic. The ship is equipped with nuclear-capable hypersonic missiles. The former president said the main gift of the new year was the arsenal of Zircon missiles that went yesterday to the shores of NATO countries, 1,000-kilometer range with hypersonic Mach 9, and the ability to use any payload with guaranteed overcome of any missile defense system. Let it stand somewhere 100 miles from the coast, closer to the Potomac River. The Potomac River obviously flows through Washington, D.C., so they're threatening a direct hit to Washington. So this is following a video that the U.S. Embassy in Moscow sent out saying, throughout history, our countries have been united by common culture and our achievements. We believe that what is happening is not worthy of you, and we stand in solidarity with each of you who strive to create a more peaceful future. Medvedev claimed the message was from the U.S. Embassy was cynical and said the United States was providing billions of dollars to Ukraine, which was exterminating thousands of people. He added that the United States was following the traditions of Nazi Germany. So very serious threats. Obviously, they're putting their chess pieces in place. I think that should be pretty eye-opening. And the Russians have been known that they don't play the propaganda game. This was some kind of propaganda that the U.S. sent with this film from the embassy, And yeah, Russia doesn't play that game. You know, they're not into that junk. So that's where that stands. So hopefully, you know, I don't know. We'll see where it goes. I mean, they're talking about launching one into the Potomac. So, um, so the other day, I actually got an onslaught of hate because I said there was so much infighting within conservatives, Republicans, like-minded individuals, and that they could. And I was talking about the Republican politicians also not being able to elect someone. Now, that did not mean that I didn't say they should vote Kevin McCarthy in. I just said they could not get on the same page. What I'm saying is that there's so many rhinos in the Republican Party, they're not going to be able to turn the ship. Okay, that ship has sailed. It's gone. Take your black pill. We're never going back to what you thought it was going to go to. If you think anyone on the right is going to save you, I'm going to go ahead and probably change your mind tonight. So anyway, Trump has allies on both sides of the speaker debate. Marjorie Taylor Greene from Georgia and Matt Gaetz, I think this is how you say his name. I never heard it pronounced, but he's from Florida. He has maintained support behind McCarthy, Trump, that is. Trump has maintained support behind Kevin McCarthy. Okay. Now, Marjorie Greene and Matt Gaetz is the most outspoken people against Kevin McCarthy. But Trump renewed his statement of endorsement to McCarthy on Truth Social. And so he Gaetz is a longtime ally of Donald Trump, but he publicly opposed Trump's endorsement for Kevin McCarthy, calling it sad. So let's take a look here. So let me finish what Gaetz said. This changes neither my view of McCarthy nor Trump nor my vote, Gaetz told Fox News. Okay. So Trump sent this out because we're on the 11th vote, I think, for this. It closed today. They still haven't voted anyone in. This is from, I think, yesterday or the day before. I think yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Some really good conversations took place last night, and it's now time for all of our great Republican House members to vote for Kevin. Close the deal, take the victory, and watch crazy Nancy Pelosi fly home to a very broken California, the only speaker in U.S. history to have lost the House twice. Republicans do not turn a great triumph into a giant, embarrassing defeat. It's time to celebrate. You deserve it. Kevin McCarthy would do a great job and maybe even a good job and maybe even a great job. Just watch. So that's Donald Trump on Truth Social backing Kevin McCarthy. Okay. So Matt Gaetz said this is sad that Trump's backing him, right? We had the Navy SEAL Rhino Dan Crenshaw referred to those Republicans that were voting against Kevin McCarthy as terrorists. He's calling Lauren Boebert, Matt Gaetz, Scott Perry, all these people, Marjorie Greene. He's calling them actual terrorists. Okay, so and we know he's a shill, a chump. We don't care for Dan Crenshaw. May have been a great Navy SEAL. He's a terrible politician. But anyway, Marjorie Greene came back because she is a loyal Trump follower. If Trump told her we got to vote for Joe Biden, she'd say, yes, sir, I'll vote for Joe Biden. So she came back and said, thank you, President Trump, for continuing to be the leader of the Republican Party and helping the conference unite. She tweeted, we are great. We are ready to get to work to make America great again. So she's now on board for Kevin McCarthy because of the post on Truth Social. Matt Gaetz did actually throw Donald Trump's name in the hat for speaker. And people were like, oh, he can't be speaker. Actually, you can. Trump could be the speaker. The speaker doesn't have to be currently serving in the House. It just so happens that that's a tradition that you elect someone in the House. But don't get too excited because Trump only got one vote. So, but it's also to note that this is the longest run in history that has taken this long to vote someone as a Speaker of the House. It's actually been 164 years. Okay. But yeah, so Trump posted that on a Truth Social, but I want to see if you guys remember these tweets. Okay, because these are forgotten tweets. Donald Trump, November 17th, 2018, 5:37 a.m. I can get Nancy Pelosi as many votes as she wants in order for her to be the Speaker of the House. She deserves the victory. She deserves the victory. She earned it. But there are those in her party who are trying to take it away. She will win. Donald Trump said that Nancy Pelosi deserves the victory, and she earned it. A lot of you guys forgot that tweet. A lot of you guys may have forgotten this tweet too. Senator Mitch McConnell always delivers for the people of Kentucky, who will hopefully re-elect their powerful Senate Majority Leader. Mitch has helped us make America great again, and is complete and total endorsement. This was from June 19th, 2020. So no, I don't. I don't think Mitch has made America great again. He's an absolute. Yeah, Trump did say these things. Yes, he did. You can go search it. But the other thing is that I find wild about this. Let's get into the brass tacks of it. Elon Musk, the owner of Twitter, Kevin McCarthy should be the speaker, he says. What does Elon Musk have to do with this? Well, I find this disturbing. The World Economic Forum. Who's this guy? Kevin McCarthy, congressman from California, Republican 23rd District, U.S. Foreign Affairs Committee, majority leader of the U.S. House of Representatives. About maybe 5, 6, 7 hours ago, the World Economic Forum announced Kevin McCarthy as the winner of this election. The global totalitarian government, the shadow government, the cabal, whatever you want to call them, they have said that he is the leader of the House. Now, why do they have his picture on the website here? You might ask. They've had many people there. Elon Musk said that they had his photo on there, and he never consented to it. Is that true? I don't know. I do think it's odd. I think it's very odd that his photo's here. Is Kevin McCarthy? He wants this position so bad. Is it because he's employed by the World Economic Forum? Maybe he's paid under the table. Maybe who knows what his connection is? But his photo's on there. My photo isn't on there. Is Donald Trump's photo on there? I mean, whose photo is on there? So why is his photo on here? I think it's one, disturbing that they say that he is the majority leader. I also think that his photo being on here maybe says he works for Klaus Schwab. Then we have Donald Trump throwing support behind him. We have Elon Musk throwing support behind this guy who's on his picture's on the World Economic Forum website. You tell me if it smells. If it was to say if it walks like I was going to say if it smells like something else, but if it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, what is it? It's a duck, you know. But thanks, buddy. KNN, thanks, buddy. He said he believes Trump is behind the mess. Here, let me put your thing up there. He believes Trump is behind the mess in the House. Yeah, I tell you, man, if you don't take the black pill, if you didn't take it before now, you might be taking it now, guys. Nobody's coming to save you. No one's coming to save you. I just think, man, you can't trust any of these guys, right? Kevin McCarthy wants the job bad. We have Trump going in, and he gave blessings to Pelosi before he gave blessings to Mitch McConnell. Mitch McConnell just turned his back on him for the January 6th stuff, and saying he shouldn't run for president again. Then we have Trump backing Kevin McCarthy. Kevin McCarthy today runs from the World Economic Forum website. I don't know if he was on the website before today. He may have been. I just didn't look. But he's on there now as the majority leader. Tell me in the comments, what do you think? Is this all just Klaus Schwab setup, global totalitarian government? They've taken over. They infiltrated the Republican Party. They've infiltrated the Democrat Party, and they've taken over the world. Because that's what it looks like to me. I mean, I don't know how many more ways you can skin a cat, but that's what it is, right? That's why it's so important, speaking of the tribe, to get involved with people, get to know people, because no one is coming to save you at all. If you're sitting back, you're a QAnon believer, you think, oh man, there's some people in the works. There's nobody out there working on anything. It's you looking out for yourself and your family, your friends, your network, the people you know. So join our tribe, the link's below, and get to know people like-minded. We have meetups all over the country, have people in every state, and get to know people that have the same belief, core values as you. I think that's what's great about it. We have people that have different belief systems, but we all have the same core values. And knowing people that could have your back when things do come push to shove, when things get very bad, because it's going to. It may come to having to barter. You know, like I showed the video of Post Malone last night or the night before last, when they cut off your credit cards, method barter. You need to know people. You need to know people. It doesn't work that well as a lone wolf. Look, I'm a lone wolf. I'm that type of guy. You know, you've got alpha, betas, whatever kind of males. I'm a sigma male. A sigma male is a alpha male that's an introvert that likes to be by himself. He's a lone wolf. I'm that type of guy. But I know how important it is to be part of a community, right? Harmony's asking what happened to Posty. Post Malone was basically predicting the future of what's coming in America, and he gave his opinion on what you should do, which I totally agree with. Just go watch the videos. The one with Andrew Tate and Taliban. That's the video. Watch that one. How to wake someone that's uninformed. Well, the thing is that social subversion is so. David is asking this question. David, the problem is the social subversion is so strong that people they will not believe logic. If you put the color red in front of their face and they're told by CNN that the color's green, they're going to say the color's green, right? We've seen this over and over again. People will not even listen to logic or reason. So it's on you. Like if they don't wake up themselves, if they don't have that moment, we all had to wake up. We didn't come out of the womb like this, guys. We all had our moments, right? It was a day. I remember the day I've talked about it many times, but it snapped. It's like boom, right? I was doing straight survival content before, tactical stuff, teaching stuff. And I snapped because I woke up to the reality of what's going on in the world. And I've waken up a dozen times since then. You know, I've waken up. I'm like, all these politicians, they're not here for us. They're not. You can't trust them out. The thing about that is a lot of people say, well, I'm not going to vote this and that. Well, you have to, you need to, because I'm not saying we go to, marry these people, right? We got to use them like a bus stop, like take us to the next bus stop to get to where we need to go, right? Just don't let them have free reign. You have to do your due diligence. However, know that they're not here to save you. They're not here to do right by you. They're here to do right by themselves, or the Klaus Schwabs, the Rothschilds, whatever it is. That's who they're here to do right by their overlords that make them rich, whatever. We're the peasants. They don't care. Okay. Someone says, you can't believe you think we control who wins. It's obvious. It's obvious in a lot of places we do. I'm not saying we do everywhere, but people win that they don't want to win. There's actual absolute upsets. So yeah, it's definitely happens. There was terrible upsets in Florida, right? Terrible upsets. And a lot of people will be like, well, oh, it's a psyop. I get so tired of hearing that nonsense. Like, you wouldn't know what a psyop was if it slapped you in the face. So that's an annoying phrase. Yeah, Crenshaw's a rhino. And I've said this time and time again, just because somebody's a veteran does not mean they are a patriot. They're conservative. I've met many that are absolute, especially in the current service, that are absolute communists, guys. So I also do want to say and remind you guys, I'm going to play this video while I'm talking about it. Our flashlight right here, the V5, we have the rifle lights system. I put the video link up the other day for Through Night. If you go follow them on the YouTube channel and comment on the video and like the video, you have a chance to win the rifle version of this light. So you can use it as an EDC light or attach it to the rifle like I'm showing in this video. It comes with a complete kit. So make sure you go do that. I don't want you guys to miss out on a light, right? Or a chance to win the light. And if you want to just go ahead and purchase it, that link will be below as well with a the link will be below. But definitely go try to win it first. Okay. I'll put the video link down there too, so you guys don't miss it. But definitely pick it up. It's something that's good. It supports us too. It supports me. I designed the slide. I'm very proud of it. It's probably one of the best products that I've designed, and it's saved a lot of people's life. It's people have been in self-defense situations. People have been in turnover. EMT was in a turnover ambulance that was on fire, and he busts his way out of the van or whatever, and saved his life. So it saves to be a lady was walking her dog and got attacked, and she had this on her wrist, tied around her wrist, like how I teach in the video. And she fought off an attacker. So there's been so many stories of that's even worth it for me. Like just the fact that I designed something that has saved people's lives is an incredible feat. But anyway, go try to win the light. I'll put the video link and all that stuff as well. It has a red lens filter as well, so you can preserve your natural night vision. And you can see I'm doing all the adjustments to it. So I'm changing it back into an EDC light and then affixing the stripe bezel. So go check that out, guys. I'll put the link below. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think about Kevin McCarthy, connection to World Economic Forum, Trump backing, ELON backing, Crenshaw calling these folks terrorists? Let me know your thoughts below. Anyway, go join the tribe. Links below for the tribe. Join the tribe. Then you'll go to the community tab. You'll click on that, scroll down, and you'll see a tribe link there, and join the tribe. We'll be waiting for you there. Anyhow, guys, remember to stay frosty, stay strapped, stay dangerous. Nobody's coming to save you.